Mr. President, I thank the Secretary-General António Guterres for his vision and leadership in shaping the future of the United Nations. And I also wish to congratulate everyone on the United Nations Day. Mr. President, Latvia strongly reaffirms its unwavering commitment to the full implementation of the UN Charter. Upholding the Charter is our shared imperative and responsibility. This entails a renewed focus on preventive diplomacy, adherence to international law, respect for sovereignty, territorial integrity, and independence of every state. And let me recall a powerful statement by former Secretary-General Kofi Annan, and I quote, "The UN is an indispensable, as the will of its members, to make it work. And let us be clear, without the UN, the world would be adrift, ungoverned, unjust, and unsafe." Unquote. Against this backdrop, I would like to highlight 3 points. First, to address the prevailing deficit of trust within the international system, it is imperative that all UN member states fully comply with their obligations under the UN Charter and international law. This responsibility rests most heavily on the shoulders of the Security Council, and in particular its permanent members. Impunity for violations and crimes undermines the foundations of the multilateral order. Permanent membership demands leadership and accountability, not an exemption from it. Upholding the international rules-based order requires that Russia be held responsible for its illegal war of aggression against Ukraine. We cannot accept a reality in which a permanent member of the UN Security Council exercises the principle might makes right by invading a sovereign state and killing civilians with impunity. Latvia stands with Ukraine, and we will continue to advocate for Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. And we will continue to advocate for the return of Ukrainian children abducted by Russia. And we will continue to call for the safety of every civilian, and we will tirelessly draw the world's attention to the importance of preventing a nuclear disaster at Europe's largest nuclear power plant. Second, the Security Council must strive for efficiency and a results-oriented approach to ensuring and maintaining peace. This prerogative must be grounded in transparency, accountability, and a revitalized spirit of multilateralism. The Security Council has to make the best use of all the tools at its disposal. Third, as the UN marks its 80th anniversary, Latvia envisages a United Nations that is more agile and truly fit for the 21st century. The Pact for the Future, adopted last year, together with the Secretary-General's UN 80 initiative, is the way to transform the global governance and bring meaningful reforms that ensure long-term effectiveness. And this includes the Security Council reform, to address structural asymmetries, to enhance the voice and participation of the underrepresented regions. Mr. President, the international community must speak with clarity and resolve, reaffirming that no state is above the UN Charter or international law. As an incoming member of the UN Security Council, we will spare no effort in upholding and defending the Charter and the rules-based international order. I thank you.